Hello, my name is Ricky Kareem and this is another fabulous episode of Girls Code. Today I'm going to be talking about my experience with depression and anxiety, and this is going to be more like a story time. Filming this video for anybody that is going through depression and anxiety. I'm going to start by defining what depression is. It is a mental disorder that comes with intense sadness and mood swing. I've been having it for a while now. You have to identify your triggers. Your triggers is what causes it. I know that the main difference between depression and sadness is that sadness, you can actually tell what makes you sad, but when it comes to depression, it is so much that you don't even know what is putting you in that mood. You just realize that you've lost touch of everything and you're not really in the present, you're just really down. So you have to figure out what the problem is, where the problem started from. No matter how deep you need to search, you need to find your triggers. Your triggers must have been like from 5 years ago or from a long time, and it could just be a recent thing, but you need to find out what is making you depressed. There's always a reason. It always starts from somewhere. So yeah, you can find out your triggers by yourself, and you can seek professional help to find out what is making you depressed. You could talk to someone. So step number 2 of coping with depression is you have to know that you're not in control of everything. It is not always your fault. You have to let go of being a control freak. As well, for me, that was it. I always love to take responsibilities of my actions and my inactions. It is always my fault. I have to find out why this happened because it's me that have to do things like this. Please, it is not always your fault. If you're watching this video, whatever your trigger is, whatever caused the depression, it wasn't your fault. You did not do it wrong. So the third thing that made it easier for me to step out of being depressed was the fact that I finally understood that life is really not perfect, and there is nothing like fake smile. You know, anytime I see someone going through a hard time and that person is smiling, I'm always like, why are you fake smiling? I know life is not being fair to you, so why are you smiling? I mean, I've always felt like if you're just having a bad time, then just don't smile. Be frustrated, be depressed, be down. But now I finally come to the realization that life is not perfect and you're going to always have it good and bad. So you have to be able to smile at the things that you have good. The fourth point is actually one of my favorites, and that is find what works for you. And this part I did not I was with my therapist, and she was like, you know what, since you're not going to go to work, since you're not going to do anything, I think it's high, since you're not going to sleep, since you still have your bad appetite and everything, I think it's high time you start to have antidepressants. I hate antidepressants so much. So yeah, antidepressants freaked me out a lot, so I didn't want it. But then she said that really it's not about being a drug addict, it's about what works for you. And you know, that's the part that stuck in my head. It's about what works for me. It is about what works for you. You have to find out what works for you, and you have to do that in as often as possible, because those antidepressants are drugs that I was supposed to take every day for 9 months. So it meant that I needed to find something that works for me every day. I'm going to take it every single day, and I found out that one of the things that work for me is food. Yes, lovely, tasty, nice food. I love to eat. I think this is the second YouTube video that I'm talking about food, but my connection with nice food is very awesome. The process of trying to get the food already boosts my mood, and I mean, I could just think like, okay, this is what I want to eat. But like when it comes to depression, what works for you can be anything at all. Just no matter how down you are, find something that works for you. For me, food. The fourth, actually it's not the fourth, the fifth point is surround yourself with intellectual people. This is, you cannot overemphasize this. But this time around, it's not just intellectual people that you can really share your mind with. For me, it's actually helped a lot. People that I can express myself with freely, comfortably. Like, I'm just going to say what is on my mind, unfiltered, let it out, rant. And eventually I found out that I'm not the only one. I'm not the victim here. Like, this is the summary of what I was able to get from my experience with depression. Now I would love to know what you think about this video. Like, please drop your comments down below. I'm very eager to know what you think about this video because I've never made a video like this before. I've been very free in this video, maybe not very free, but I've been extra comfortable in this video and very unprofessional, that's the word. So I really want to know what you think about
every single day.